ELI 5, how can the universe not have a center? If I understand the Big Bang Theory correctly, our whole universe was in a hot dense state. And then suddenly, rapid expansion happened where everything expanded outwards, presumably from the singularity. We know for a fact that the universe is expanding and has been expanding since it began. So, theoretically, if we go backwards in time, things were closer together. The more further back we go, the more closer together things were. We should eventually reach a point where everything was one, or where everything was none, depending on how you look at it. This point should be the center of the universe since everything expanded from it. But after doing a bit of research, I have discovered that there is no center to the universe. Please explain to me how this is possible. Some scientists believe that the universe is finite, but still does not have any edges, because of its geometry. If you freeze the universe to stop it from expanding, and then keep going in one direction for a very, very long period of time, sooner or later you will end up in the same place where you started. Imagine you have a one-dimensional movement freedom within a two-dimensional object, circle on a piece of paper. If you keep moving along the circle, you will end up at some point where you started. Now, imagine a two-dimensional movement across a three-dimensional object, moving on a surface of a sphere. If you keep moving in any direction, as long as it's being constant, you will again end up in the same direction. The same goes for the universe, but you need to think of one additional dimension to put into the equation. Now, let's get back to the example of moving on a sphere. Assume the sphere keeps getting bigger and bigger, simulating the universe expanding. Regardless of the place you start from, all points of the sphere's surface keep getting further and further from each other, which makes it seem like the place you started from is the center of the sphere's surface. However, if you pick another spot on that surface, the same will be true. The same principle applies to the universe, but instead of it being a two-dimensional surface, it's a three-dimensional space. If someone is able to explain it better, please do. I keep trying to wrap my head around this concept and am constantly looking for other ways to approach this.